Good morning. Welcome to build day 24. 24 or 25. One of the two. I believe it's 25. We got 5 days left to get this hump finished. And we are getting there. Yeah, I know. Wonky camera angle, reaching for the cord for the blow-ups, which are now plugged in and working. And I know they're working because I can see the spider inflating up there. Just getting out here for today, trying to piece things together. We left you in the middle of Pneumatics last night, and so that's going to be the first thing that we work on today. Today's goal is I've got to get the jumping spider put together, I got to get the pirate put together, and I got to get their air hoses ran back to where the tanks are. I've also got the attack spider and one water blaster. I need to run their air hoses back to the tank too. Figured I'd do it when I did the jumping spider. Today's docket must-haves. I've got to get all pneumatics done. You know, all their hoses and stuff ran back to the air tanks. I got to get the air tanks into place. I need to get the corn hallway done, pneumatic wise too. And that leads me into something I wanted to talk about. Solenoids. Y connections. Remember yesterday when I was doing the clowns back here, I ran into the problem. I couldn't find any Y connectors, and I could have swore I had ordered Y connectors back ages ago. I dug through, I spent probably about an hour going through everything yesterday trying to find these. I couldn't find any. So I ordered some. I mentioned that in the vlog yesterday. Oh, this morning, I figured, well, I'll get my solenoids out and the fittings out, what have you for them. You know, get them out here so I have them when I'm ready to do the corn. I found these buried underneath the solenoids, which I never touched yesterday. So I got my Y connectors. So once I get the corn done and I'm back to hooking the corn up, I can put the Y connectors in, the clown will be ready to go too. So I've got that to do, but that's going to be the main project for today. We're going to get all the pneumatics, their hoses and everything ran and hooked up to the tanks and what have you. Then we've got the gypsy to do. We went and bought 3 new misters. 2 were going into the gypsy display, one in the scrying bowl. The third one's going into the witch's display. Got to replace the mister in there. We got to get the gypsy wired up for AC today. And then we've got cleanup to do. My shop's a freaking disaster area. I'm getting to the point where I can't find anything. So I got to get the shop cleaned too. And if I don't get to that today, no big deal. It'll be there for another day. But it's going to be pneumatics and polishing off the AC. That is on the docket for today. It has to be done today because tomorrow we get the water in the sewer room. We start filling the ponds up, and we start low voltage tomorrow. I've basically got, as of tomorrow, I will have exactly 4 days to get all the low voltage stuff in, and that is a freaking chore. Breakfast of the day. I've been forgetting breakfast of the day last couple of days. Yesterday you got snack of the day, late night snack. Vanilla ice cream with peanut butter, whipped cream, and a Marciano cherry, and that was good. That's exactly what I had last night. But today we're in a cream puff mood. So how about giant cream filled eclair? And your choice of drink. We'll do donut of the day. So there you go, guys. I'm going to get to work. I got to get the truck moved and the flags out, yeah. And then we're going to start tackling spider. We made some progress so far. We got the jumping spider done. And we got the one water blaster, attack spider, and the jumping spider's air hoses ran back to where the tank's going to be. Then we got in here and we also got the pirate done. And its air hose ran back to where its storage tank is going to be. Working on the corn hallway now. I got one air blaster in there, or rat tail, or whatever you want to call it, installed, and then realized I did not have enough brown tubing. I got a whole bunch of little pieces, and it's not enough to do the other 3. So I gotta make a run down to Home Depot and get more tubing. So, and then when I get back, we'll get the corn hallway done and finish things up, hopefully. Hi, pneumatics, air side, except for one little problem, which I'll fix later, is done. I've got all the pneumatic hoses, 3 running to each side of the house. I got 2 here and 1 coming off the back wall there for the Pirate. There's 3 more on the other side of the house, and just like with this one, it's going into its own tank. So that's good to go. There's no regulator on this tank or on the one on the other side of the house because all the props have their own regulator. So I'm going to adjust the airflow. So these can stay at max, and it's 125 pounds worth of pressure. The line runs from the tank into the shop. And as you can probably start to hear, the air compressor's running. And it's going to take a while. Here, hold on. Here, hit the switch. It's going to take a while for that air compressor to charge the whole line. That's the small one there is a 29 gallon. This is a 33 gallon. The black one I showed you out on the driveway is a 10 gallon. And then I got an 11 gallon over on the side of the house. So you add all that up, that's my storage capacity. Plus whatever air that will fit in the lines. I have no idea how many pounds of air a line stores. It depends on its length. But anyway, turn that back on. That's done. I still need to go through, get everything hooked up to the Scuba Boo boards and what have you, and I'll do that when I'm running the low voltage, which we are extremely close to starting. The jumping spider, I need to do quick maintenance on, 10-second fix. I got the hoses backwards on the solenoid, so I need to just switch them. Hold it, I'm hearing a hiss. Okay, I've got a hiss over here with the Pirate, which means there's something wrong. I'm going to have to check that one out. It wasn't hissing earlier, but now we're getting more pressure in the line. Things are starting to pop up. So I'll check the Pirate. Easy enough fix. It was with I have one of those 3-way splitters on the hose for the Pirate, 'cause there's 3 solenoids. And it was in that. I think that's one of the old Harbor Freight splitters, 3-way splitters, and those are notorious for leaking. Got it temporarily fixed. I'll have to get one down at Home Depot next time I'm down there. Anyway, back to the haunt. I'm calling the air portion done, other than the jumping spider now, which I need to switch the air hoses, which is an easy fix. I do have the Gypsy display, which needs to be wired. Plus, we picked up 3 new misters. I need one for the witch, one for the scrying bowl in the Gypsy, and one for the teapot in the Gypsy. Yeah, I said teapot. I'll show you here after I get these in. Well, made a lot of progress. I'm as far as I can go with the air, other than hooking up the Scuba Boo boards, and I can't do that until the low voltage is run. So guess what we're working on now? Low voltage. I got all the LEDs out, and it's a jumbled mess. I don't know. I doubt if I'll get to hanging any tonight or running power tonight. But I've got to go through here and sort out all the different colors and stuff. I've got red, green, blue, and ultraviolet. And it's a jumbled mess. Last year when I got done with the haunt, I just took everything down, threw it in the container, and I'll sort it out and clean it up later in the season. I never got to it. But with this out, that also means the new power station is making its first appearance in the haunt, and it's hooked up to power, so it's working. It's on its own dedicated 15 amp breaker, which, to play it safe, I should double or at least get it up to about 20 to 25 amp. But I think 15 amp ought to be more than enough for running the lights. Anyway, I'm going to go grab some dinner. Then we're going to get back out here, and we're going to sit here and sort lights for a while. you guys are going to get some night shot. I got a couple of things to show you. First one is the new misters I put in. I need to check the ones in the Gypsy. So I needed to plug in trunk line 1. And then I needed trunk line 2 plugged in because of the mister in the cauldron in the witch's display, which I'm going to show you that one. But the main one is here on the power box. You notice there's one red light showing. That's because I got the LEDs lighting in the photo op, and I wanted to, get the wife's opinion on the lighting there. Plus, I also wanted to test the effect with the fogger, too, now that we've got lighting on it. So let me get Sue out here, and we'll go do a walkthrough with her and see what we can see. Okay, guys, I got Sue out here, and Morgan is joining us for the first time for a nighttime walkthrough for this year's haunt.
Wow!
Look down.
Wow! Oh,
Yeah, she's seeing all the spots up there is what she's seeing. And then they carry through the netting somewhat down onto the ground. Oh, you're fine. Now you see what Daddy's been doing out here.
thank you.
Yeah, I do not have the scuba boards plugged in yet, so none of the rat tails in here are working. I'm curious to see what that's going to look like, or feel like, or sound like. Okay, see your teapot?
It is a little...
And there is a little steam coming out of it.
Yeah.
You can see the light around the crack. That was a new item I put in today. And then we got the scrying bowl done too. I should have turned off the porch light. That porch light just is ruining it.
Yeah.
But they're working.
You're gonna have to highlight them a little bit more by the looks of it.
Oh yeah.
He always goes off after we leave.
He won't. He'll be hooked up to a scuba board. She's talking about the Harbinger. What do you think, Morgan?
Nice. Nice around here. Nice.
Yeah. I still need to get lights in here yet.
You okay? You're okay. Just go straight.
Thump.
There you go. Go towards the light, Morgan.
Nice. Blue.
People are gonna have problems with that.
Oh, that, yeah, the cutter.
Papa's on.
Yeah.
Oh.
And see, this guy's up all the way. I got the the hoses for the cylinder backwards.
Woo. Spiders everywhere.
Look up.
Look up.
Wow.
And like I said, this is Morgan's first time walking the haunt with us this year.
Wow. Look at all that. Cool.
And the water wall light's on good.
Nothing's on. Nice.
Just gonna have to keep an eye on
There's a skeleton moving
it.
back
No
and
water
forth.
yet, though.
Yeah, water goes in tomorrow.
Look at Morgan's shirt, though.
Oh God, yeah. Sue-Ann, stop for a second. Back up. Just Mama. Morgan, turn around and look at us. Turn around and look at me.
Wow.
Your shirt is glowing like crazy.
Yeah.
That's always one of the, I think the biggest effect in here is the shirts and stuff glowing.
What'd you say?
I see. My next ingredient has arrived. You, my belle, no longer deprived. Just a morsel I will take in the golden.
Yeah, definitely need to get lighting on them. I can't tell if there's mist coming out or not.
Yes, very little. You
You
can tell when it's blue.
Yeah, got a new mister in there as well.
What's that? Whoa, pretty.
Yeah, now look at the pumpkins.
Ooh, pumpkins are cool.
Yeah, but look what's happening.
Look at the smoke.
Oh, I see light on the pumpkin.
Yeah, but all the smoke's coming out, which is the effect that we wanted.
Smoke.
I couldn't show you guys this last night because there was no lighting for it.
Not bad. It's starting to come out across the ground.
Yeah, the camera won't pick that up. It's too dark. Now I'm wondering, the haunted house sign and the Erie Acres sign, I wonder if I should put a spot on those.
Hanging down from the fence.
Yeah,
You could.
you know, just to highlight them, because they fade in, you can't see them. Then
No, I
again,
think you should turn it off. We're getting a little.
yeah. But then again, once you get the feet out here and lit up, that'll light the signs up.
Yeah.
Because the feet that we put underneath the front end of the car is...
Are you gonna light the interior? That was a big hit with the Skelly all lit.
What do you mean interior? Interior what?
Or-
Oh, yeah, that's all going to get lit up. Yeah, it's smoking pretty good.
Smoky.
Yeah, you just need to let it run for a little bit. But what do you think with the lighting and everything?
I like it, Dad.
Well, Morgan approved. Well, you ended up getting a full walkthrough of the haunt. Did that. I was just going to show you the misters and the gypsy and in the witch and the photo op. But Morgan was sitting there kind of just watching us as we were coming out, and I chimed in with, you know, you want to come out and see? We got some of the lights on, and all she said was, ooh, and was instantly on her feet. She wanted to come out and look. I haven't been inviting her out because she was, you know, sick the first part of the setup, and don't want her having a relapse because we need her for Halloween. You know, she helps out with, at Halloween. So, you know, I wanted to get her reaction. She hadn't seen anything out here yet, you know, at night. So that's why you ended up getting the full walkthrough. Did pretty good today. I made it a lot further. I had no intentions of doing any of the low voltage lighting or anything low voltage today. I was just going to go through the tub there and sort everything out onto the table. And I finally said the hell with it. I was curious about that photo op. Still have workout on the photo op to do. Lighting's in. I have one speaker I need to put out there that goes with the one I put out when I did the fencing on the bushes for the queue line. So I need to get that speaker out, get it the wire for it ran. I also need to get hay in that display yet and cover the ground. And then I can button it up and Sue Ann can do whatever finish work on that she needs, and then we'll start on the entrance. So, you know, that'll be for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be finishing the photo op, getting the lighting on the entrance and exits going. We gotta get water in the ponds, and you know, once that's done, we'll just, you know, hit the graveyard, do the graveyard, go into the pirate into the courtyard here, and so on. We'll just keep working through the haunt each day and see how far we can get. You know, as we're doing the low voltage and stuff, that's also going to include doing the scuba boo boards. All the boards need to be set up, their speakers plugged in, you know, the boards programmed, you know, and what have you. So another thing I'm going to need to do too is I need to get those 2 gargoyles finished. I need to get the eyes into them. It's just been too late at night for me to do any work on them. I've got to Dremel out the eyes a little bit to allow for the LEDs. And by the time I get that, you know, get to the point where I can do that in the evening, Swan's have gone to bed and the Dremel's a little bit too noisy. So, haven't been able to do anything with it. But I'm going to have to make a point. I might take the time and do it tomorrow, since more than likely we will make it into the graveyard tomorrow. But, things are going pretty good out here. I'm going to go ahead and bring this to a close. We're going to say, stay spooky. And as Wolfie likes to say, stay toxic.